Here we go, continuing with the Velvet Underground's debut album. It's a super interesting listen, and I think what this band does so well is they flip the script. I think they flip so many various ideas of the time and turn it on its head. Even the idea of rock music. I think this is a big stray away from the sounds and styles of the time, where a lot of music of the time was taken from blues and taken from maybe the Chuck Berry style of rock and roll. These guys were doing something completely different. I can see like a line from this to something like even Radiohead. These guys, topics, subject matter, music, it's all weird, dark, it's different, and I think this song follows in that suit. Seems to be inspired by a novella about a sadomasochistic man who liked to be sort of the slave, the sexual slave of his furry lover, which is a brilliant fucking concept to take from. I love when bands also take from novels to make it into music. So let's check it out. And of course, these tracks, all from this album, are sponsored by Lee. So here we go. Venus in Furs by the Velvet Underground. Whoa. Whoa.
Shiny, shiny, shiny boots of leather. Whiplash, girl child in the dark. Comes in bells, your servant, don't forsake him. Strike, dear mistress, and cure his heart.
Talk about setting an atmosphere and delivering on a concept. This sounds bizarre, weird, in the best way possible. What is that sound?
Down the sins of streetlight fancies. Chase the costumes she shall wear. Ermine furs adorn imperious. Severin, Severin awaits you there. Sleep for 1,000 years, 1,000 dreams that would awake me. Different colors made of tears.
I like how strange this song is, man. It's a weirdo song for sure, covering a weirdo subject as well. Really interesting that Lou has, I guess, taken the perspective of the main character of the book, which is this guy whose name is Severin. Is what I was wondering, who's Severin awaits you there? Or maybe it's not from the main character, or like at least kind of depicting this relationship, which is obviously where the man is kind of bowing down to the power of the woman. Strike, dear mistress, and cure his heart. Down the sins of streetlight fancies, like very poetic lyrically. Chase the costume she shall wear. Ermine fares adorned imperious. Severin, Severin awaits you there. Like very poetical. This belongs on a book, dude. Really interesting. And again, just the twisting up of norms with the music as well. Strange musically. I seen a thing about Lou Reed saying he thought the Beatles was shit, which is interesting because I think the music reflects that. This is anti-Beatles music, if you ask me. Very strange guitar sound.
Kiss the boot of shiny, shiny leather. Shiny leather in the dark. Tongue the thongs, the belt that does await you. mistress and cure his heart.
Eastern sounding guitars. It almost sounds like you're going into the dungeon and this is the music that is kind of being played in the background. You can almost imagine it in a film, right? Very strange sounds that you wouldn't normally hear, or your senses are all being kind of twisted up.
Severin, Severin, speak so slightly. Severin, down on your bended knee. Taste the whip, in love not given lightly. Taste the whip, now plead for me.
Wow.
I am tired, I am weary. I could sleep for 1,000 years, 1,000 dreams that would awake me.
That violin part is really, really pretty.
Different colors made of tears. Shiny, shiny, shiny boots of leather. Whiplash girl, child in the dark. Severin, your servant, comes and bells. Please don't forsake him. Strike, dear mistress, and cure his heart.
What a weird freaking track, man. That was a strange song on a strange album. I liked it. And I can't quite explain why, except for the fact that I think I understand what they're trying to do with this album, right? I don't think this album sold very well because it's not traditionally listenable music. Can you guys see yourselves put this on and kind of, you know, when you're trying to have like a nice evening or you're driving and put this track on? I don't think it's designed for that. I think it's designed for impact, to twist you up, like almost like a piece of art would, you know. Art is supposed to like bother you sometimes, right? And this is what this is trying to do, and for that I appreciate it, because that's a band taking a chance to do something different, because you know you're not going to sell tons of records if you're doing something weird. And you got to appreciate artists who are willing to do something like that. So for that reason, I do like it. I think there was a lot of poetic lyricism, but in general, musically, it was a bit too kind of weird and strange. You know, for someone who I've said many times on the channel, I'm not the biggest fan of melodies and the thing that drives me generally, but a complete lack of melody on a song like this does affect it. There was a part that was really pretty where the violins came on kind of behind the music, which was pretty cool, but it's full of all these weird sounds. A booming drum, which is I think supposed to be like the weird tension and dinginess of like a dungeon, almost dum dum dum, and the strange violin part that are like sharp throughout the whole thing. Very odd song, but even then I can kind of appreciate what he's trying to do. So very cool song, eye-opening song for sure.